Hi and welcome to my summer solstice video. I am in flowers and this summer will be a very fiery and joyful summer, and the cards that I've pulled are Pluto, Vision Quest, Passion, Jupiter and Support. So I would say this underlines what will also be in the astrology. This summer is a summer of enjoying life together, being passionate with each other, being joyful with each other. It is about dancing with life. It is about a lot of movement together, a lot of action together. It is not a time to withdraw. It is not a time to be silent. It is a time of communication. It is a time of doing stuff together, enjoying time together. It might be a time of heat in many countries because the moon, which rules Cancer, the summer solstice is at 0 degrees of Cancer, so the moon is with Jupiter and Mars together in Aries. So this is already showing that it is a very fiery time with all its glory and also with all its shadow, because sometimes we overdo it and sometimes we do stuff before we think. It's too quick and then we get into problems. And in this mix is also Chiron, and I would say Chiron in Aries to me is the wound of the identity. Who am I? I don't know who I am at the end. I'm insecure in my self-expression. When it is together with Jupiter and Mars and the moon, it might be that sometimes in this wounding is the danger of compensating. It is the danger that I compensate my insecurity with too much action, with too much emotions, and then I get into trouble when it's not a true expression of the heart. And I find it interesting that in the cards is also Vision Quest and is also Pluto. So it is on one hand showing don't manipulate others and yourself into doing something, and try to get real. Use this time of joy and use this time of celebration as a vision quest to find out what you really want and with whom you want certain things and with whom not. I mean, we will see in the astrology that Saturn is also squaring Venus, so not everything where we feel enjoying time together will last. Not everything will last. Not every encounter that we will have will last. With Saturn squaring Venus, it is about finding the equilibrium, finding the balance between all this party, all this action, all this joy, all this expression of life, and calming down and giving things a second thought. I mean, the moon and Jupiter are also squaring the sun in Cancer, so sometimes it is wise to come into your inner stillness and to give things a second thought. Don't rush everything. It is a time of action. It is a time to enjoy life. It is a time of, also in the cards, of supporting each other, and through supporting each other, finding this new path. For many of us, these next months will be a time where we find new ways in our lives, in the interaction with others. It is a lot about interacting and interbeing with others. It is not so much a time to withdraw. It is a time to celebrate life, but there is a danger of overdoing things. And then Jupiter, Mars, Moon can also be explosive communication. It can also be on the world stage, explosive events with people, and it doesn't always have to be bombs, but it can be explosive fights, people struggling with each other. So I would say try to calm down in between all this action, trying to find the balance, always coming back the contrapoint of Aries, Libra, trying to find the balance in between, not hanging too much in the action and then being too hangover, but trying to find the balance. And I would say with Venus squaring Saturn, it is also in the end finding balance again. Enjoy the time with others. I mean, Pluto is also trining Venus. Pluto is still trining Mercury, so it is about deep conversation. It is about intensity. It is what is also in my cards. Pluto, it is not only superficial. I mean, sometimes Aries can be very fast and very spontaneous. And with Pluto in the mix, I would say, yeah, but it is also about intensity. It's also about truth. It is also about truly relating. So it is in all this fiery, action-oriented, joy-oriented, passion-oriented, what is also in my cards. It is a very passion-oriented time. But with Pluto, it is also a time to ground this passion into truth and to ground this passion into a reality check if you really want to enjoy it. But it is generally a time of enjoying life. It might be sometimes very hot, whether it is with other people or whether it is in the weather. But generally, I would say it is a very joyful time and a summer that brings us forward as a collective in a new expression of life, in a very joyful vision quest. And I would say, be courageous, step into your inner warrior for life, and to say, this summer I celebrate life. Whatever is going on in the world and whatever problems we are confronted with, we only have the power to confront all those things if we allow ourselves to celebrate life. So this summer is an invitation to celebrate. Once in a while, step back. Once in a while, try to balance it with inner stillness, with calming down, and then go into action again. So I wish you a wonderful and blessed summer and lots of power of the sun that is shining into your heart and healing your heart. Till next time, namaste.